Hey everybody, welcome back to Cookie Gaming. Today we are playing more Outer Wilds. Now, last time we finally arrived on Giant's Deep and managed a good deal of exploration. While we were there, we saw a lot of the land masses on the planet, though landmass might be a little generous for the little islands we were able to land on. We talked to Gabbro, who was also going through this time loop, though didn't really seem that interested in helping, something to do with the Nomai statues. Now, we still need to get to the core of the planet, the core of Giant's Deep. That's something we didn't quite work out last time. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with that big twister in the middle of the planet. There's lots of smaller little hurricanes. There's one big one, and I think that's going to be key to actually getting in there, to put it that way. So we are making our way back to Giant's Deep. Definitely not the most hospitable of planets, even compared to Brittle Hollow, to be honest with you. But like I said, we've managed to make our way around relatively successfully so far. There's the cannon in the atmosphere. We managed to explore a lot of that as well. Some really good information last time, I would say. Well, we're always looking to find more, right? Alright, let's go for a soft landing, if possible. Come on. Okay. Okay, there we go. I'm getting slightly... Oh, wow. We have landed right next to the big hurricane in the middle. Okay, so we tried to fly through it last time. Didn't quite work. I'm pretty sure what we need to do is go up above it and enter from the top. So that is what I'm going to try to do. All right, we're up. Let's move forward a bit, and then go down. Oh my god, okay. Talk about a plan well executed, not to toot my own horn. I just feel like usually my plans go disastrously badly. Okay, well, we're suited up. Yeah, look at that. We are within the eye of the storm, I suppose. Okay! I had a lot of trouble with that last time. Actually wasn't that difficult, to be honest with you. Now, we also found that one of those curious quantum fluctuations looks like pretty close to us here. So we'll follow that. And I'm already seeing some Nomai architecture. Okay, this is good stuff. Brings us down, not up a landing pad, I suppose. We haven't actually used those landing pads, really. Okay, this is interesting. It's pretty dark in here. And I don't want to go too slowly, you know, the time loop and all. But it does appear that this is a fairly extensive piece of land compared to, you know, what else we've seen on the island. Interesting. Oh. Right. Oh, there you go. Right out. I'm not quite sure what we're going to find here. Oh. Okay. So that is going to bring us down. Down how deep? I don't really know. I mean, obviously I wanted to get to the center point, but I also wanted to get to the actual core of the planet. I kind of assumed those would be the same thing. Okay, maybe we'll go up before we go down. Because I fear what may happen going down. We'll see if we can find anything curious up here. I mean, like I said, you know my architecture. Some more pretty clear signs of Nomai presence, but very eroded, which is not too surprising given our locale right now. Oh, wow. So this is the most extensive Nomai buildings we've seen on this planet. Now, on Brittle Hollow, there was a lot. The whole hanging city. And I guess there was the shipyard or the dockyard here, whatever you want to call it. But this is, I mean, this is something else. Alright, what do we have? Be welcomed in this place. This tower shares with all who ask the knowledge needed to make his or her first quantum journey. I'm sorry, what? Where is this going to bring us? I mean, we're familiar with the Tower of Quantum Knowledge on Brittle Hollow. That's something we actually need to explore that we didn't quite get to. But maybe we'll pick up our... Well, yeah, we're tracking quantum fluctuations, right? So maybe we're about to get some quantum knowledge here. Screw it, let's go for it. This is an extremely tall tower. We're enclosed a little bit. Oh my god, like I said, this is quite the structure. I wonder if that hole leads all the way back down to the bottom. I think it does. Enter this place without friends. However, these are lessons to learn for yourself. I'm not quite sure what to make of this. You know me, just checking every corner. Just making sure I don't miss anything before we plunge through the hole in the middle of the room. Because it sort of seems like that's what we're being directed towards. I just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything up here. Now, there's this pattern above. I'm not quite sure what to make of it. I'm pretty sure I glimpsed a similar pattern under the water down at the bottom, which is apparently where we're heading. Yeah, I don't really see anything else up here. So oh right, actually. Where is this signal? Oh, okay. Now it's down below us. Huh. Okay. Interesting. So we definitely have to go down. Okay, well, let's go for it. Oh. Okay. Never mind. I thought we were going to drop all the way to the bottom, but that is not quite what happened. And I'm grateful for that. Seek the Wandering Arch. Okay. So all this quantum business. Oh god. Aha, I see. I don't want to... I know every time I turn away it's going to move. I just want to make sure we got to be thorough. But this is just like the tree we saw on Brittle Hollow, or what was it, like a stone or a rock or something on Timber Hearth, right? These quantum structures of sorts. And I mean, you gotta keep your eye on it like it's a weeping angel from Doctor Who. This is Schrodinger's Wandering Arch. Alright. This is so weird. Well, that's mighty familiar. That is very... it moved. That is very much like the shard that we saw on Brittle Hollow. Well, there you go. This is the quantum shard. And I suppose, considering what we know, this is what is causing sort of quantum activity in nearby things, right? Anything else in here? At this point... Okay. That is It is actually a little spooky, I've got to say. It is giving a Weeping Angels kind of vibe. You know, I mean, that's what they said on Timber Hearth. I'm not quite sure what to do with it. I feel there's a lot we don't know about this, these quantum shenanigans. Alright, what is quantum down here? Observing a quantum object. Observing an image of a quantum object. These are the same. Oh my. My brain is about to implode. Someone get Plato on the case. Are we seeing the shadows on the wall? Or are we seeing life itself? I don't know. Oh. Well, that's an archway. Is it gonna... Yeah, okay. Huh. And these all say the same thing then, right? Oh. Aha! I think I know what it was getting at. Well, I'm really bad at scout photography, eh? Just get on there. Alright. So I think what that means is that I can look away, and it will still be there. Took me a second to put 2 and 2 together, but I got there. Huh. That is really interesting. And I would not have thought of that. So that's something to keep in mind for future quantum encounters. And something that I am sure to forget in the future. But that we can keep these things in one place if we take a photograph. I mean, this looks like the room we were just in, I must say. Huh. I'm just like... God damn it. Is it? What's going on here? There we go. I'm not quite sure what to make of it. I feel like there's a lot we're missing with this quantum business. You know what I mean? Okay, well, we just lost our picture. The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. Oh no. Yeah, everything's moving around. The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. Alright, well, the crystal is gone. We've definitely got a puzzle of sorts at play here. Oh! We got a grav crystal. I'm assuming what I want is for this to come over here. The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. Oh. Aha! Okay, I see the puzzle here. I reckon what I need to do is keep the arch... What am I even looking at? Keep the arch in sight, and then move the crystal to my heart's desire. Okay, yeah. Where is it? Oh, ho, ho! Me solving the simplest... Oh, God damn it. I did solve it. I know I solved it. I just didn't execute it. Me solving the simplest puzzle known to man. Look at me. I've done it. Okay. It's tricky. So, not only... you gotta keep an eye on it as well. Okay, let's take a step back for a moment. This tower here... This is like a... an educational piece or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, this is, I guess, how the Nomai were teaching themselves, each other, their kids, I don't know, about how these quantum shards and fluctuations worked. It's a very curious type of classroom. I'm also now really wondering if this will take us to the core of the planet. I thought it would, but now... Ow! Okay. Now I'm not so sure. This is the last one, but we made it harder. Oh, okay, thanks. Oh, I see. Oh. Huh. How the hell am I gonna get up there? Okay. Yeah. It's sort of just by chance, though, no? Or maybe... Oh, wait, is this gonna... No. Okay, I understand the concept. I'm just not quite sure on the execution yet. Oh, right, but I should be able to hold these, at least one of them, in place, right? Okay. I'll tell you what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get both of them in a photograph. Can't shoot high enough. I wish there was some way to control the launch velocity. Shit. Okay, come on. Oh. Okay. Not... Problem here is I think I need both of these to be in view. Okay. Let's keep this one on the camera. Okay. Should be able to keep them both on the camera now. Okay, we should be secure up here. Okay. How do I do this? Okay. Just trying to get this in a photograph. Okay, that is the arch, right? Well, it's gonna have to be the arch. No! Aw. Guys, so close. I almost had it. Okay. Nope. 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 Okay. Oh, God. That might have been close enough, actually. This is tricky. Alright. Like I said, I understand the concept. I'm just trying to execute it now. Okay, if I can... Let's move you a little bit up. Nope. Okay, perfect. Okay. Oh, can we summit? Oh my god. Okay, and then it should be as easy. Whoa, okay. Hey, they said they made it harder. They weren't lying. That one was challenging to execute. But this, I mean, hey, I said this I guess this was made as some type of education. This is a real educational experience. I feel I do understand much better how this whole quantum business works. Where the hell did the shard go? And also now, each time I see the shard, I'm like, take a photograph, let me keep an eye on it. Don't let it out of my sight. So many questions, you know? Like, how does How do these quantum shards tie into all of this? I honestly have no idea. Is that back to the beginning? It is. Alright, we lost the shard. We offer our congratulations! You've learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you on the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who came before you, and your path guides those who will follow later. I know we've seen this symbol before. I can't remember what it is, or maybe I don't know what it is. Quantum? A planet? Huh. Very interesting. Well, as you can see, we've got a few more of these quantum fluctuations to find. Anything down here? I don't think so. Huh. What do I make of all of that? Like I said, my scout's still up there. Where'd the shard go? I can't find it. I guess it's gone somewhere else. Yeah, how did the Nomai, how did they use this quantum tech? They clearly understood it to a certain extent. And I find myself very curious of what other quantum lessons are to come. Okay, I would like to take just a look around the rest of this island. In fact, let's take our ship and fly around. Just to see if I've missed anything. I'm glad we found this here. I wasn't quite sure what we were going to find. Though I had my signal scope. I knew that our quantum fluctuations were leading this way. Okay, slow down. But I was also kind of hoping this would be our, damn, look at that tower. It's something. I was hoping this would be our way into the core. I'm not... Oh! I think the end of the universe is coming. I can hear it. And I don't think this is our way into the core. Okay, we're gonna have to figure that out. Oh my god. Oh my god, I literally can't see shit. Ready for some exploration. Oh no, the world is ending. Okay, we're gonna have to take a look around and see if we can find another way in. I know that the counterclockwise tornado takes us down below, but then how do we get further? Worth investigating. That's what we're gonna have to figure out. Or try some other planets, who knows? That was a very quantum loop, if I do say so myself. Okay, so I've got two things that I want to do, but first is get to the core of the planet. I'm not quite sure how to do it. I was hoping we'd find something in the middle, but maybe not. We might just have to take a look down in the core again. And then also the statue workshop. I'm pretty sure there's more there that we didn't see the first time. Oh, I love seeing all our notes pop up. Feldspar! We must find Feldspar, my man. Oh yeah. That as well. More to explore, how? Gabbro. Bramble Island. Oh, interesting. Bramble Island, huh? Dark Bramble. What's the connection there? Yeah, we learned that Feldspar reached the core. And I was like, hey, Feldspar, could you give us some hints on how you reached the core? They left it a little vague, but it's fine. We all need to to forge our own way. And we shall reach the core of the planet, the ocean depth. Some sort of electrical field surrounds the planet's core. It's gotta be something to do with that, right? I don't know, there's like big storms down there, there's big scary looking jellyfish. I'm like, wait, you know. Well, let's, first things first, let's go back to the statue island, or the statue workshop, or whatever. And we'll take a look around, see what we can find. Because I do think we missed some stuff. And then I'm gonna head back to the core of the planet and just try to get in. I'm pretty sure brute force is not the answer, since I tried that a bunch of times. Maybe I'll have to read those notes on Feldspar again. There must have been a hint I missed. I was kind of like, it seemed like there was a lot of hints, but maybe there was. And I'm just too dense to understand it. Alright. You know, I really should have just marked the island I was looking for, instead of just coming in hot. But, you know, I guess we're getting to know the planet pretty well at this point. Whoa. Well, one of the islands just got blasted up into the atmosphere. Looks like Bramble. Yeah. It is not the one we're looking for. Though it is the one that we found that Feldspar tape on. I kind of want to reread, but it's going to be way too much trouble to get back there. Sorry. That Gabbro ship? I wonder if we could get in. It doesn't look like it. Huh. Okay, you know what? Oh, hey! Just the island we were looking for! I was gonna say, let's just land somewhere and then mark this on our map, but my luck has held out again. Alright, now, there's an entrance to the workshop there. God, these tornadoes are making me antsy. But it just was like, I don't know how to get in there. Or maybe, can we get in? I feel like there's an implication from Gabbro that we could, but maybe that wasn't right. Whatever, let's try. Oh yeah, this dangerous little path. Okay, we're up atop the workshop. We have our little tornado shelters here. Still don't know how they figured that out. Yeah, the workshop is... It's gotta be like right below us, right? Yeah. Let me down there. Is there a way down? Yeah, we saw this last time as well. Maybe we gotta use this, but I feel like this would take us down to the workshop. Maybe there isn't a way to get down. Inside the islands. Yeah, how do I get in there? Or maybe I gotta... Maybe we gotta go in from below. Like from the water, I mean. That could very well be it. Everything I know about this game. You're meant to think creatively. I'm pretty sure if I jump down there, I'm just gonna die. There's the Bramble Islands. Let's survey this top area. But if there's not a way down... yeah, that's the door down there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This was not intentional. Okay. No, let me up, please. That's the door down there. Yeah, We gotta get inside the island. I remember this. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta go in from below, don't we? I think that is definitely the implication. Unless I'm trying to see if I can spot any... That's like the front entrance, right? Any other entrances down there? You can tell how good my eyesight is from the fact that I gotta squint at my screen. What is that? Just can't... I can't quite make out if there's another way in. Or if my best bet is just trying to fly in from below. Let's take a brief look over on the other end of the island. Oh, nope. Okay. Ow. This is a treacherous island. At least I didn't fall all the way down this time. Well, I'm trying to continually peek over the edge. I was just thinking, maybe this has something to do with the tornadoes coming by and tossing the whole island into the atmosphere. But because this place has the tornado shelters, I don't think I can take advantage of that. Oh. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We need to get latched onto something, like, right now. God. Let's go back to our... Uh-oh. 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 We're fine. We're fine. We're not fine. Okay. If I had hit the land there, I think I would have been in trouble. Okay, let me back up. Okay. Plan explore the surface area hasn't worked. Plan hop in the ship and go under the water is a go. We'll see if this bears any fruit. I'm just not... I don't know how... Oh my god, this thing moves so fast. Okay, that was a lot simpler than I made it out. Oh. Actually, I think maybe I was just meant to take my space suit. Oh god. Yeah, that's fine. Come on, let me orient myself a little bit. Here. We're definitely not the right way up, but whatever. We made it. It's gonna be real hard to get out of here after that. Okay. It's goddamn Nomai tech. We made it. Alright, my assumption was correct. We are here in the workshop. There's no special beacons in here, are there? I gotta say, every time I look at our signal scope, I'm reminded, you know, of all our different frequencies, plus the ones on Timber Hearth. I know we kind of explored Timber Hearth that one time, but not really. Oh, look at this, like, I guess it's an eroded statue? Or not finished? Can't tell which. I mean, it looks like it was carved out of the surrounding rock. Almost seems not finished to me, but maybe eroded as well. Could be both. I learned that these tornado shelters don't work unless you're real close to them. Whoa. Yarrow, would you kindly step back so Daz is closest to the statue? When pairing, the statue will choose whoever is in the closest proximity. Aha! So we paired to the statue like a pair of Bluetooth headphones. No, I mean, I wonder why the statue paired with us and Gabbro. Because we were not the first ones to see that statue. It's in a museum on Timber Hearth. Plenty of people saw it. See how its eyes have opened? That tells us the statue is paired with Daz. Now, no matter where he is in this star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project. Okay. Okay. We definitely... We've heard... Is that the Hourglass Twins? Yeah. Okay. We've heard a couple of things now about these twins, okay? So I'm thinking, that might be our next stop after we're done with this planet. And we're not done with this planet, I'm just saying. It seems there's a lot of Nomai research and tech related to, the twin planets. This is extraordinary sculpting work, Phlox. So just to... So this is meant to record the memories of whoever was paired with it. Question 1, like I said, why did it pair with us? You'd think it was because we were the first person to see it, but that was not the case. Must be something else. And 2, it's meant to record memories. However, it also appears to be looping time. What's that about? He's outdone himself again, hasn't he? And now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a single Nomai's memories to his or her own storage unit within Ash Twin. I mean, if we can find that memory storage, that'd be incredible. Think of the wealth of information we'd have access to. I mean, we've been slowly learning about this Nomai civilization through, I guess, like archaeology, you might call it, where we're uncovering structures and ruins and texts, you know, some history. But this, you know, having these direct sources, that'd be extremely valuable. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Nomai. Do your memories get taken from you? Wait, that doesn't make any sense, though. Because we're looping, and we remember the loops. But here, that seems to imply send the memories back to the Nomai. That seems to suggest that you lose the memory when it's taken. Ah. There's a lot to uncover here. Would you look at that? I mean, I think we already knew it, kind of what the Nomai looked like. But I guess it just struck me in the moment. This is a very clear drawing and image of what the Nomai looked like. Their horns, they were furry, but seems they had non-hairy faces. And they had 3 eyes? Yeah. So Nomai to statue to the Ash Twin Project, I'm guessing, and then back to the Nomai. But what was the purpose of this? Just memory storage, history, that sort of thing, or is there something else? I mean, I can think of a lot of uses for this. I just wonder what they were using it for in particular. This is some big stuff, I gotta say. Okay. Oh, I love these. Ash Twin Projection Stone. Okay, let's take a look at the picture first. Oh. First of all, this looks crazy. Okay, so this is what we're seeing when we respawn. So we're seeing our mask, I suppose. And I guess these are in real life. And I wonder if these correspond, like, is that mine? Is that Gabbro's? Whose is that? Or are these keeping the memories of the long-gone Nomai? Or not so long gone, Nomai, who knows? Oh, so many questions. Okay, we are definitely heading to the Hourglass Twins once we're done with this. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Okay. Here, send me over here, please. Please and thank you. Okay. We're fine. You can see my ship gently floating over there. Let's hope it remains accessible and doesn't just fall into the water. Oh. Are we... What? Incredibly, my ship is actually more accessible than when I landed it. My parking job was so bad that a tornado lifting everything into space did a better job than me. Okay. Let's see what they have to say. Orange. I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin project. They look beautiful. I agree. It was quite otherworldly, which I guess is a funny thing to say in a game about space, but, you know. Although I do feel as though I'm being observed. Yeah, you are. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. The statues won't pair until the project succeeds. So, did the statues pair the moment project succeeded? I don't know. I got a lot of questions. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds as a safety measure. However, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. Okay, so this sounds like... Did they also intend the statues to rewind time? A safety measure? You know, it sounds like... Huh. So that we know they had an equipment failure, right? So is that what activated the statues? And then they just paired with whoever was closest? Which was Gabbro and us, perhaps? And now we're stuck in this loop that the Nomai have set up to try and save themselves? Just guessing. They will? Why's that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it'd be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. Okay, maybe not what I was thinking. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. What do you mean, horrific fate? Stuck in a time loop? Or something else? Man, I don't know what to make of it. Have we been up there yet? I don't think so. How the hell did we get up there? I should have used the hurricane to make my way over there. Alright, we're gonna have to try and maneuver our ship, which surely will go swimmingly, he says, with no small degree of sarcasm. God. Okay, come on. Nope. Oh God. Yep, I want to go right here. If you could just... I just gotta get me close and let me out. The gravity here is not favorable to my my jet packing. The ceiling's too low. Okay, I think I might have missed my shot. Shit. Yeah, I should have used... Or maybe I can parkour on my ship. I should have used that hurricane to make my way up there, but I was not thinking about it. Because how else am I going to get up there? Dude, the jetpack was so much more useful on Brittle Hollow. You were a lot more limited in your traversal on Giant Steep. Which is fair enough. It's a different planet. There's not any grav crystals or anything, are there? I just wanna... Can I just, like, angle myself to... Come on. Damn it, how the hell do I get up there? I'm not giving up, folks. I am not giving up. Ow. My ship... I'm trying to, like, wedge it in there. So that I can just get out. And get up. But, you know, unsurprisingly, it's not really made to maneuver in such a small area. Is there another way over there? This is getting somewhat ridiculous. It's becoming a Three Stooges-esque comedy. Come on! Let me up! Nah. The second I release the thrusters, I just drop back down. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, damn it. Alright, this is frustrating. Alright, I'll tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna wait around until a tornado hits, because I'm sort of annoyed I missed my chance. And we'll cut back in when that happens. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. I didn't actually have to wait long. I got lucky, folks. That took about a minute of waiting. I'm not kidding. It was fast. Okay. As you can see, I'm not immune to trying to brute force my way through a problem, which usually doesn't work. But it didn't actually require brute force. I just had to wait for like 30 seconds. And just for one little thing of text. But yeah, you know me. I'm a... Oh, a scroll. I wanna be thorough with my investigation, folks. I don't want to miss anything. I'm curious. Is sending a being's memories back in time... Okay, yep. Confirmation. The same as sending the being itself back in time. Sending a being's memories back in time. What could that possibly mean? Does it mean that we're actually not reliving the same loop? We're just... Well, then you gotta ask yourself, how does time travel work? Are we just getting memories sent from the future back to us? It's making us feel like we're reliving a loop, but this is actually the first time we've really gone through it? As an example, if we were to send my memories back in time, is that not the same as sending me back in time? I think maybe. Not my physical body, but my essence. I imagine they're two different actions. Wouldn't both actions be effectively the same? So basically, this time effect was an intentional part of the statues then. So that is beginning to add up why this was such a fail-safe. If something goes wrong, they're going to take all their memories, send it back in time to their former selves. However, something, unless you can figure it out in that quote-unquote loop, even though it's not really a loop, the memories are going to be sent back in time again. And so you keep building, which I imagine would make it feel like you were going through successive loops. Maybe that's it. Now, suppose that time was being rewritten. I believe this is different than receiving memories from what's effectively the future. But isn't the end result identical in either case? Okay, so this looping effect, and I can say that with quotes because, well, I guess these two have a different opinion on what it is. But if it is the memories getting sent back, I guess it's not like technically a loop, but I think the point that's being made is that in effect, it kind of is a looping effect. Like you're kind of, in some way, being sent back in time, even if you're physically not. I'm glad I made my way up here, then. Okay. That answers a lot of questions. About the loop, for example. Why it's happening. Can I repair my hull real quick? The Nomai are aware of this, and in fact, it even appears to be intentional. And we know that the cannon what we're seeing when we wake up each time is cannon being destroyed, essentially. Not essentially. That's it. So I guess that's the equipment failure that causes everything to loop, or something like that. We're getting closer to an answer. I don't quite have it yet. I'd like to find Gabbro, actually, to tell him about this. Ash Twin Project. I swear we've heard something else about the twins. And, you know, considering what we just learned, I think going to the Ash Twin and the Hourglass Twins generally seems pretty key to whatever is happening to us. Where's Gabbro's camp? There we go. Alright. We're gonna go and link up with Gabbro. I doubt he'll be spurred into action, but, you know. The information we have learned is quite relevant to him. Why am I entirely upside down? Okay, there we go. Alright, Gabbro. Let's find you. Before this loop comes to an end. Oh. Well, see ya, Gabbro. And then, I guess after that, well, maybe not the last thing. There's always more to do. But the last sort of big thing I want to get done on Giant's Deep is trying to make it into the core of the planet, which I haven't worked out how to do yet. Alrighty. I was sort of hoping we'd happen across a solution during our travels, but it's looking like we're just gonna have to head back down under. Not down under to Australia, but down under to the core. Wow. I found your ship. Have we said that before? Oh, cool. So it's floating in the ocean. Did it look like it was having a good time? I guess. I reached the inside of Statue Island. So the Nomai created those head statues to record memories, huh? Yeah, I could see the Nomai doing that. It was their sort of thing, recording our memories. Okay. You've learned about it before the end of the universe. You're welcome. It's interesting how this planet goes entirely dark when the end of the universe comes. What does that mean? Like I said, next step is to make it to the core of the planet. Will we be able to do it this episode? I don't know. That's what I'm going to try to do. And then I feel like everything's pointing towards those Hourglass Twins. So we got to check those out. There's still the Tower of Quantum Knowledge on Brittle Hollow. And then more stuff on Timber Hearth. Plenty to do. Plenty to do. Anything new from you, Slate? No. I didn't think so. I'm almost tempted to go and check out that statue again, but unfortunately, we're not allowed to use the shortcut the other way for some reason. So let's head back to Giant's Deep, why don't we? Likely for our last loop of the episode. I mean, you know, I don't have a predetermined number of loops. Oh. Now that's worth checking out. Okay, anyway, sorry. Let's not get distracted. Yeah, the anglerfish fossil. Okay. So, yeah, the Ember Twin. One of the... Okay. So, yeah, there's a lot. Okay, interesting. So, we've heard a lot about the Ember Twin. The Ash Twin. This is the first big thing we want to discover there. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Yeah. Dark Bramble. That one seems scary, I gotta say. White Hole. Yeah, we've been there. Now what is next to it? Interloper. Huh. Okay. What do we want to track here? We cannot track ocean depths. Well, we're just gonna track Giant's Deep. And then head right for it, I suppose. I'm gonna be honest, I don't have any brilliant ideas of how to get to the core of the planet. Not that I have a lot of brilliant ideas generally, but this time I'm really... I don't want to say stumped, because we haven't really given it a shot. But I'm sort of, you know, head empty on this one. So I'm just gonna go down there and try and work it out. And there is still more to find out on that goddamn probe cannon. So yeah. Oh, okay, come on. We're going. Hard landing. Okay, not too bad. So we need a counterclockwise. It's kind of hard to tell by looking at them, or it's hard to tell for me at least. Here we go. Oh, nope. There we go. Okay, I guess it's not that hard to tell, actually. So the issue, and I'm a little... I want to be cautious, because what happened last time is that I bashed my ship into the core. And I damaged it so much that we exploded. Look at that, it gets all red when you get close to it. I'm just looking for a gap or something, but I can't... I mean, I can see there's some stuff going on under the surface. Not good. I don't want to fry our ship again. Like I said, I can see there's stuff going on under the surface, but I don't quite know what to make of it. Like trees or probably a reef, actually. Trees. Oh, maybe trees, who knows. And what's going on with you jellyfish? These guys seem pretty dangerous as well. Oh, that's to fry my ship. It's going in though, right? Or not? I can't tell. Huh. It is going in. Okay, this is something to do with that electrical field, I betcha. Maybe... that feels significant. I wish I could check my notes right now. I'm trying to remember what Feldspar said about it. Maybe we need to, like, get an electrical charge and try to go in? Feels like a bad idea, but, you know, who cares, right? Ah, maybe not. Okay, we're going in! Nope. Uh-oh. Well... the ship's gonna blow up. The ship is going to blow up unless I can fix it immediately. Nope. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's going to blow up. I don't even want to get close to it because I'm going to be killed in the blast. But then again, what else am I going to do down here without my ship? Alright, come on. No! God damn it. Did I die? I'm alive. I'm just barely alive. Well, what the hell do I do now? Great, there's my dead hunk of a ship. Yet. Well, what do I do? What do I do now? I honestly don't know. Just feel like I'm gonna ram myself into a jellyfish, get electrocuted, and then die. But I'm like, maybe I should have done a more thorough once-over on this core, but I feel like we did that last time. And I just couldn't quite see any other ways in. The only thing I see are these goddamn jellyfish. Screw it. Well, we gotta go some way, right? Yeah. I don't know what to do. Okay. I gotta read that note from Feldspar again. I'm not seeing any other clear way to get in there, you know? Alright, that was a short loop. One more loop, that's what I said last time. I'm gonna read the notes we have from Feldspar. I feel like they're not very revealing, to be honest with you. And then I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head back to that island where we found him. And just see if I missed something there. Because that feels like my best lead right now, honestly. Considering we know he was in there. Electrical field. See, that feels significant, right? The fact that they say it. Bramble Island. Okay. Nothing too useful. Maybe it's got something to do with the probe cannon. Maybe we have to, like, shoot ourselves in there. I understand the cyclone thing. You know, the counterclockwise cyclone pushes you down below the current. I got that part. I wish the Nomai had told us where do we go from there, you know? Like, okay, yes, I understand that. I know how to get beneath the current, but then how do I get into the core of the planet? I was gonna say, can I? But I know I can because Feldspar did it. And we're gonna be just as great an explorer as Feldspar. One of these days, perhaps. That's the goal, I guess. I feel like we're close. I feel like we're close. I just can't quite work it out yet. But we're gonna get there. We're going to get there. Alright, let's slow down a bit. Oh. Oh god. I really should have kept that autopilot on. We just hit something? Okay. We're fine, we're fine. Alright. Bramble Islands. Here we are. Okay. Oh no. Well, talk about bad timing. Yeah. Okay, come on. Let's take advantage of this. And we make our way over. I'm gonna die. Okay, down, 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 down. Oh no. Come on. If I'm not close to the ground, I'm gonna die. Oh What is even happening right now? Okay, well, not ideal. But there's some big jellyfish frozen in ice. Do we have to freeze the jellyfish in ice and then eat them like a popsicle? What do we have to do here? Oh, God. This is not feeling like a good spot. Can I get up from here? Let's hope so. Also, where did my ship go? It's close by. Yes. I think we're gonna have to head back to the beginning of this goddamn island. Yeah, with all the lack of land masses, the water, the tornadoes, the gravity, this island is tough. It's tough to get around. Can I even reach my ship right now? God damn it. Oh, no. Okay. I remember, it was this way. Oh yeah, and this was quite the gap to get through. I keep doing these loops where I'm like, well, I'm in there. I can't get out. So we're committed now. Well, I don't know, maybe I can reach my ship. Unsure if I can actually... Maybe we can parkour our way up there. Alright, if I remember correctly, I just had to hug the wall on this side. Okay. Well, let's hope we get some useful information from this, because this is my one lead to reaching the core of the planet. All the way down to the core. One of my more dramatic feats. Can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. Guess brute force isn't always the answer. So what the hell do I do? That's not help. I mean, it's somewhat helpful, but you know. Is it something to do with you big-ass jellyfish? Thought it was, but I just get electrocuted and killed when I touch you. I don't know. I really don't know at this point. Let's put... It's not brute force. He didn't get electrocuted. Can't see really anything down there apart from the core itself. Maybe I'm missing a gap. The jellyfish appear to be able to go past that electrical surface. I'm guessing because they're electrical as well. Perhaps I need to infuse my ship with electricity? I have no idea how to do that. Clearly getting hit isn't the answer. Something to do with the jellyfish? But what? Alright, well, let's see if I can reach my ship. I think it might be off limits to me at this point. God, can we get up there? Let's try. Let's try. And then I'm gonna head back down to the core and try, I don't know what. Maybe, I really don't know. I don't think I can get over there. And we need to get up on top of this. Oh, you know what? There we go. Okay, now we just gotta do this jump correctly, and we are in. Well, okay. That didn't work. You know what? Let's restart this loop. I have enough patience left in me to try to get to the core one more time, and that's it. If I fail again, I'm trying it next time. I just feel like the thing is, it's like a puzzle where it's not like I have no idea. Well, I do have no idea, but it's not like I have none of the pieces. I feel like I have some of the pieces, and I'm close, and I just don't know what to do. Because, any good puzzle is gonna get you a little frustrated. That's where I'm at. I'm like, I feel like I'm close, but I don't know where to go from here. You know, he says brute force isn't gonna work, but I'm sort of hoping to, you know, happen my way in. I guess I'm gonna try and maybe mess around with the jellyfish some more. All right, let's keep slow. Yeah, speed up a little bit. Come on. All right, slow down again. Slow down. Slow down. There's Gabbro. Okay. Let's find a tornado. Here we go. Send me down. Okay. If I... Will it stay put, my ship? Yeah, we're like sort of close to the surface. Let's take a look around. Let's take a look around. Oh, you know what? I hadn't even thought of this. Let's send the scout through. Will it go through? Almost. What? It seems like it got through and then got like launched to the other side or something. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't think to use our beautiful scout launcher. No. It's not really working, is it? It's just getting blasted back out, I think. Yeah. Huh. Second it hits. Seeing the tornadoes up there, I'm like, do I have to... Oh, let's not hit. I'm like, do I have to use the tornadoes somehow? But we use the tornadoes to get down here. Oh no. Okay, I was worried for my ship for a second there. Okay. The other thing are these like red marks. I mean, whenever I get close, I see one of those. What does it mean? Presence of a jellyfish is what it means. Maybe I can go through, perhaps? Teach me your ways, Mr. Jellyfish. I definitely, whenever I get close to the surface, I see that red spot as well. And, I definitely can't go through there. I've tried. Several times I've tried. What is your deal? Is it like... I don't even know what I'm thinking at this point. Do I have to, like, get in there? I don't even know. Oh, it's going down. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. What? Are we... I haven't been electrocuted. That doesn't really mean anything. I can't tell if anything's really happening or not. Oh god. Oh god. Wait a minute. Oh my god, we're like inside the jellyfish. Okay, this has got to be it, right? Oh. Oh. I think we did it. Or are we doing it? I think that's it. Can we leave? Oh my god, we did it. Holy shit! Thank you, jellyfish. I knew it had something to do with those motherfuckers. Okay. Okay, we got it. That was tricky. Talking about tricky puzzles, that was tricky. Okay, that's actually relatively simple. That means I can get back down. I was like, if this is an extremely complex puzzle, I'm gonna have to, you know, solve all the other puzzles the first time I'm down here, but it wasn't. We could get back down easy. And this is exactly what we were looking for. Okay. Celebration, folks. We have done it. Oh, whoop, hello. Okay, take a moment to cool off. I was... Oh, statue. The whole time we were in that jellyfish, I was like, oh no, oh no. God damn it. Right, the floor is... We're attached to it gravitationally. But I gotta be careful. Okay, what is this? Launch module. Yeah, okay. We've been there. We've been there. Is this the other one? Ash Twin? It all comes back to the Ash Twin, eh? Uh-huh, yeah, we've already seen this. Okay. I think we might have read this before then, right? Have we? Probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyways. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is all ringing a bell. Yeah, uh-huh. And we know the story. They used it, and they broke it. Which caused all kinds of problems, clearly. And we just saw an Ash Twin projection stone. Is this the same? Maybe not. Ash Twin Project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon. We gotta go to this Ash Twin. Raimi's adding some finishing touches here, but she'll be finished soon. Are you in the orbital probe cannon well? We are. The statue here in the probe tracking module is ready to record each launch's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. On the other appendage, I'm not worried about the cannon's structural integrity and its crew's I'm now worried. Okay. The cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Once the probe determines the location of the eye, I'll send an alert directly to you and Raimi. Very curious. Okay. So these statues, they were used for a couple of important things. Alright, let's head to the other end. And let's see what this shows us then. And then see if we can find anything else out there in the, you know, the sea of electricity. Okay, there's the probe cannon orbiting. Nope, and it's... Oh. Okay, that's good. Nope, back to the ground. I gotta be careful, man. Okay, showing a trajectory. Receiving data from probe 31874. Visualizing current trajectory. Okay. Did we get some coordinates, perhaps? That might be helpful. What the? Oh my god. The eye? Retrieving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Okay. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye found by probe. So, I mean, they straight up found it. Well, they think they did. Oh my, this is very curious. Okay. Now more than ever, all signs are pointing towards the Hourglass Twins. So we definitely have to head there. Soon. I'm excited. Retrieving stored coordinates. Coordinates! Displaying coordinates for the Eye of the Universe. So, do you understand that? Does my guy know how to read this? Because I don't. So then what did they find it? What happened? What happened with this Eye of the Universe? I mean, that means nothing to me, but maybe it means something to our pilots. Okay. Well, this is very significant. Just checking. Gabbro's so close and yet so far. Can't believe we managed to make it down here. Well, you know. They said no brute force, but it took a little bit of brute force, I would say, just to work it out. Okay. Well, I have to read my ship's notes because I'm not sure if that means anything to our pilot here. Or if it's a Nomai exclusive script or something. Oh god. Okay. Let's head back out. What more is there to see down here? Sorry, am I walking? I am walking. Crazy stuff. Just want to see if there's anything on the outside that we may have missed. And of course, if there's anything else in here to see, but it's pretty dark. So it's a little difficult to tell. We've got, are these trees down here or coral or something? I guess there's not really, well, we're in the core of the planet. I was gonna say, there's not really much of a core, I suppose. Well, maybe this is it. I feel like this is all I can really see down here. I don't want to miss anything. It was such a task to get down here. Not, I think, doing it a second... It's one of those things where the first time is hard. Very hard. The second time will be easy, I think. But I just want to... I spent all this effort getting down here. Oh, my ship is so far away right now. What happened? I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. But unless I am totally oblivious, I'm not sure there's much else down here. I think it's just this, like, little weird core with, like, trees or something sticking out of it. And then the probe tracker down here. Okay. So I'm going to attempt to leave now. Do we think that will work? Or, wait, what is going on up here? Nothing. I don't think anything. It's just a big tree of sorts. Ow. Oh, well, you know what? I took some damage, but I am back out. Alright, let's make our way back to our ship. I would say that was a loop well done. Where the hell is my ship? Where did it land? I always forget to look at that our little planet orb we've got in the, you know, mid left of the screen, which probably would have helped me see if I was missing anything. Wow. This is quite the trek. I like that our ship managed to make it to land. It always seems to do that, which is useful. I guess once I got down there beneath the surface, I was like, oh, I don't care where the ship goes. We've made it. Oh, we're back on Statue Island. Wow, my ship is all the way up there. All I want to do at this point is get to my ship and read my notes. I've never been so excited to read notes. That's not true. I love reading notes. But I am very excited to see what we've written down here. Just to see if it corresponds with what I'm understanding about what we're seeing. Because it, once again, feels extremely pertinent to sort of uncovering what's going on with everything, with all of this. Oh no. Uh-oh. It's in a tree. Not ideal. Actually, the opposite of ideal. Now, look, I've shown I'm not very good at climbing at the best of times. And this is not what I would call the best of times. This is almost impossible to get to. Unless a storm comes along and dislodges it, I don't think there's any way to get up there. There is a... but I'm not sure if that tornado is that close by. Like seeing if there's any nearby cyclones which will dislodge my ship. But I don't think so. Ow. Okay. Let's reset this loop. And I would just really like to check those notes and see what they say. And we're gonna end the episode there. It's kind of weird to start a new loop just to end it, but I want to see what those notes say. And I'd rather not wait around for 15 minutes for my ship to be dislodged. Seems slightly unnecessary. Okay. Well, one thing added, but one very important thing, I must say. And we gotta see, apparently there's more to see in the control module. Launched millions of probes. Well, that's what it was saying. I kind of thought it was three separate numbers. Millions. The 9 millionth, 318,000th, and 54th probe located a deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the Eye of the Universe. The statue in the probe tracking module records each probe's trajectory and transmits data to the Ash Twin project. I find Nomai coordinates marking the location of the Eye of the Universe. Okay, but it seems like we can't use those coordinates, right? Yes. Huh. Coral forest. Okay, that I was like, are they trees or coral? The coral forest. That's interesting. Can we go to the extremely dangerous Hollow's Lantern? Okay, anyway, let's not get distracted. Okay. Big episode today. Very big episode. We managed to get to the core of Giant's Deep. I think all signs are pointing back towards the Ash Twin, the Hourglass Twins. I would like to see some of those. There's also some other stuff. I mean, we saw some of it there. But there's also discoveries to be made on Timber Hearth. There's the Tower of Quantum Knowledge at Biddle Hollow, returning to places we've already been. And then there's a bunch of spots that we haven't been to yet. The Orbital Probe Cannon, that's a place we need to return to because we apparently missed something there. So there's a lot, but a big episode here. So thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed this one, I'd appreciate it if you'd leave a like and subscribe. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for leaving your comments. I always enjoy reading them. So once again, thank you all. Hope you're having a great day today, and I'll see you all again next time. Goodbye.